Hello, today I thought I'd post a video. This is my Gold Rush Stampede by Barcrest Games from 2003, and the story goes on this machine, it came from a retro arcade up in Blythe, and a guy bought it when he was in the process of building a man cave. He bought this machine and he bought another one, and then he decided, actually I don't want this anymore, threw it up onto Facebook Market, and I got it for a steal of £35. Now this machine would have been a lot more expensive because he said he lost a lot of money. So today I'm going to show you the inside of it and show it working. I do want to say it does work standalone, it works with a stampede as well, and it works on free play. And this is why I love Barcrest Games, because they think about everything, you know what I mean? And so this is what the machine looks like. I replaced majority of all the bulbs, however I couldn't get that lose to work. That's not working, and the credits transfer is not working during gameplay, but it works when you change the volume, which I'll show you all that. Mine's set to a 78% payout rate at 25p per play. This is the £25 jackpot. So on here, so that'll be £1, £2, £3, £5, £10, and that'll be £25. Because what I've done is I bought a stake key, and I've replaced the other stake key, which raises the jackpot. And then you've got another key, which is the percentage key, and you can change the payout between 70 to 98%. But this obviously is an old machine, so I don't know whether it'll go to 98%, but I'm actually going to put mine down to 71% because I want to make money. I don't want this to be sort of slaughtering all my money. There are some problems with this. The coin mech does work, but it's been taped on. It needs soldering, but I'm just going to leave it well enough alone because it works. And then on here, all this is cracked. Like, all this has just broken off, it's cracked. And I can't get the bulbs around the edges. Unless I was to try and convert to LED, then I'm just going to leave it alone. But I managed to get all of that working, which I'll show you in a second. And you'll notice here there's like a Gold Rush Stampede plaque here with screws in. You can actually, because there's wires on there, and when I go through the key section it does say notes, so I believe you can actually put a bill scepter in this as well, so it'll take notes. That was an option, I believe. But let me just switch this light off, and then we'll switch on the machine and I'll show you it working. And I'll show you what it does when it comes on, because there's like a little sort of like like a board here that lights up, tells you things. So it says Gold Rush Stampede, I'll tell you that. £25 jackpot at 25p per play. Checking commas, no commas found. Wait for or press cancel for standalone mode. So you press that. That says no connection, right? So, and now we're on, and it looks absolutely great. Like, and you'll see it in a second that it'll twinkle, and you'll notice that the lose does not twinkle, and I'm not sure why. I think it's because it's not programmed into the game. Yeah, it's not programmed in. But you'll see in a second. Look at that. It's twinkling away and it looks absolutely fab like. But you will notice that some of these ain't as bright as the other ones, and the reason being is because the bulbs that are housed underneath are all cracked, and they're just taped on at the minute just to hold them there, so they're not actually situated in the right place. So some of them do look brighter than others. I'll have to use some special tape. But I've got my keys here, and we'll open it up, and I'll show you some neat little tricks. But before opening it up, I want to show you that when you put this is called a stake key, and this tells you like how much you need to put in the machine, and you can also change a few things as well. So if I put the key into here and I turn it, all the lights will stop flickering and it'll say refill £100. okay, so I think that's £100. But what you do is, when you flick it on, see if I do that now, I need 2 hands for this. What you've got to do is you've got to turn the key and hold the middle hold button at the same time, and you hear this noise. But what that allows me to do is change the volume louder. I'll show you how loud this thing can go. I'm not going to play it though on loud. Mental. And then you hold it down there to change it a little bit, to get it away. Well, I put it to 25 because I think that's about right. And you'll notice that works. That button's lighting up, it changes, it works, but they're not in gameplay. So I've got a feeling that the RAM situation isn't situated. But when you've got the key and you open the machine up, there will be some other options. But because it's not open, there isn't many options on there. Just tells you how many to refill. So I'm going to put you on the tripod and I'll open her up. After, you know, it resets the thing. So what you do is you open it up. Now normally you put your arm on here and it'll raise up by itself, but because this hold, the actuator's gone. So what I do is I just rest it on the coin mech, and that is the inside. So here's like the little sheet that tells you all of the what the dips. If you want to look at that, you can. This is like a little bit thingy here, and then you've got all your, this is what I mean by the lamps, they're not situating correctly because it's all cracked. I'll have to get some electrical tape or something that will stick to it to hold these in place, because that's cracked, which is unfortunate. And then down here is where all the pound coins go. It's not full at the moment. I'm going to put more money in. This is where you'd put, I believe, the bill scepter. So you have got the optional bill, which I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep it original, and I'll stick my hand in there. And I've got a handful of coins, so we're going to pop these in the machine. And yeah, I try to get the decals for the front part so that you can sort of like have the different values, but unfortunately I couldn't find any online. I've only found the original ones, which I was a shame about, but it is what it is. So I will put the coins into the holder, and I'll show you the inside of the main part. Hold on a second. Oh, the seat's a bit low. Okay, let's drop the light down a bit as well. It's better. Let's aim that down, and then we'll take the key out of there. I'll pop the keys in. I hope this is the right one. Nope. Yeah, I don't always get it right. I might have to cut little labels on them. There, so that's the inside. So that's your power supply. That's the RAM, and at the back there, let me just zoom in. That is where the brown one, which is the bottom, which is the state key. The other one is the percentage key, and that'll change the payout rate. And then you've got that there, which is the coin mech area, and then the hopper, which is the bottom one, which I'm not going to open up because I want to keep that sort of situated. So if I leave the door open, I'll show you with the door open actually. What it does is switch it on, switch this light off. It'll say door open, but it actually gives you like 3 plays, and the amazing thing is when you actually win money, like not actually, but when you get money on it, it actually makes a sound of a coins going into a pot. It's actually quite cool. And you can meet the readers. Check this out. So it says refill 441.07. Yeah, that's what it wants refilling. And then you press this button here and it'll go through the different ones. Notes in. I don't know why it's saying notes. It should be, because there might have been a bill scepter there at one point. I don't know. VTP, don't know what that is. Per players, maybe. Change. Cash out. Wow, that's a lot. Cash in. So you can see there, like, it's had a lot of, you know, interest on it. But yeah, what we do is press start, and it puts £12.50 on it, and you can play. And like I say, the volume's just right, because you'll see when the music starts playing. So, you know, it's just about right. So that's really cool. We'll just let it play. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll see if we'll get the, hoping to get the Gold Rush and the Stampede. It's really cool when you do. But a lot of you will probably say, oh well, it's not the same without the board. And I agree, like, the board is the key thing, but you can play without it. You're not really missing much anyway, it's just a big spinny wheel. Why won't this thing connect? Sorry, I'm trying to put you on the stand so I can... It's not wanting to connect for some reason. Oh yes! Hold on. Oh, it's done it itself, man. Oh well. Yeah, fucker. It's because it was on... Oh, it's done it again. Way. So it's got to situate it back a little bit so you get the full machine in frame. That's awesome. Oh! Oh, that was close. How cool is that? So, coins are nearly up, and we've got a tenner. Check this out. How cool is that? I wish I could transfer the credit though, because can you imagine, like, if like you had it on like 98% payout rate and you kept putting it back and the bank was just getting full? Oh, it'd be amazing. Like, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the door back, we'll put some coins in, and we'll see if we win. That's great. Yeah, it's quite bulky and it's very heavy for the just for what it does, really. That's why I'm actually gonna get a bigger one. That was my original plan, was to get a larger one of these, but because this was so cheap and I always wanted one like this, I ended up getting this one. So I'm gonna pop all those coins in. Oh, I love the sound of them coins. I think we're going to have £10 here. Nice, that's nicely done. Right, let's try with £10. Quite a few people get confused about the whole nudge because it already does it for you. So the really cool thing as well, in the settings you can change the speed of the reel. Now sometimes if you're very lucky you can actually get the gold rush by nudging it 3 times down. I've done it before. Oh, you got it there. Sometimes I think it's rigged because it'll when it accidentally lands on, it goes up slightly. Yeah. Well, I hope we win something on this round. Oh. I don't think I am. Someone's got that feeling. I've just got that feeling it's not going to win. Oh. Oh yes, jackpot! That's the first time I've got the jackpot on 25 quid. Yes! Hey! What? Oh no. I was going to say. I can't see because I can't see the dot, so I'm like, what's going on here? Yay! Jackpot, baby! Oh, look at that! Yeah, I need to change the payout rate because I can't have people coming in here playing on it and taking 25 quid. Actually, the other day, I'll tell you a story. The other day, it landed on the barcrest one, which is the blue one, which gave £10, but it held it twice, so it gave out 30 quid. I was like, ah. So Gus won 30 quid, and I told him, I said, you won fair and square, you take the money. He was like, nah. So I said, right, just take a five of them. So he did. He took a fiver, but the hilarious thing is he put it back after a few days later, so I ended up getting my money back anyways, and more, because more's been put in it since. So it is making money, but I want to make it a little bit more by just changing the pair rate just slightly. But yeah, that's awesome. I thought we'd get Gold Rush, but unfortunately not. But that's awesome. That is awesome. I will be doing another video on this because I'm actually getting some money on Friday. I'm going to put another £100 in here. I'll do a video where I'll put 100 quid in and we'll see what we win back with £100. That should be quite exciting. I don't know what the max you can put in this, but I'll soon find out. I'm going to try and put £100 in it and see what you get basically. And see how many times you get the stampede or the gold rush. That'll be interesting. I mean, it's 25p per play, so it's not going to last for a long time, but with £100 it should be a fun one. I'm just going to put this in the machine. I'm not actually going to play with this money because, again, I don't want... Because the thing is, when I'm taking money out and I'm putting it back in and I'm playing on it, what it's going to end up doing is it's going to think that I put money in it, so it's going to pay out. So I'm thinking, no, I'm not doing that. I'll just put it into the hopper. As much as I'd like to sit here and play more, but I'm actually going to put this on the hopper. And if you want to play this machine, there's actually an app. I can't remember what it's called, but there's like a... I'll put it in the description if you're interested. And it's got the newer Gold Rush. And it's like a fruit machine emulator. And it emulates all the fruit machines. So you can actually play the new style of Gold Rush, which actually is a lot smaller than this. And they had a one which was from 2002, and it was called Gold Keys, and that is a great machine. But the next one I'm going to get is a full-size fruit machine. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting money in this machine to save up to get a big one. There's a place up in Hexham that sell fruit machines for... some of them are 250. It's like the very lowest. You know, they use those cheaper ones for parts to put in other machines, but they've got some that are like 300 quid upwards. But the amazing thing is, they will include the delivery within the price of the machine, so the delivery's free. I said, you know, where do you want it delivered? I told him, and he said, yeah, that's fine. We'll include it in the delivery. So I'm like, get in. So it's going to go next to it. I'm going to have a full size fruit machine, and I specifically want barcrest, because I just love barcrest, but unfortunately they've gone bust, which I didn't know. They've gone absolutely bust, so they don't make machines no more. And this company does sell, you know, like machines that have been used, that have been refurbished and cleaned, etc, etc, but they only do like Maximus and the other ones, Bellfruit Games and all the others from like... So I'm like, oh, I specifically want barcrest, but if I cannot get a barcrest, I'll probably just get a more modern one. But I do want to get a 90s machine. Like, it'll be awesome. The old ones are just great, like the old 90s ones. But yeah, I might progress into getting a 90s one eventually, but I think for now this is going to be it. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll definitely post more videos about this, and the update when I get a new one. That should be cool. When I do get my new one, I want to actually save up another, I'd say another 100 quid, so I can put 50 in each machine, you know what I mean? I want to be able to have probably more than that, so I'm probably just going to wait and save up as much money as I can before I do it. So yeah, I'm going to try and save up more, because I don't want to leave these bare empty. I want to have money in both of them. But there's quite a bit of money in the bottom hopper, which I'm quite excited about, because I'm saving up my money so I can save up something more at the bottom. You know, it's going to be exciting when it comes to emptying that tray out and it's like full of just coins. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. But yeah, like I say, this is going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.